Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I am sitting here once again, elevated with the love of my life. How are you doing right now?
I'm very elevated, you guys. I'm just going to say that off the rip. You don't know what you're going to get in this show because...
Oh, I know what they're going to get first. I know what they're going to get first because I need to talk about something that I would never do. Every time I see one of these videos come across my feed on TikTok, which is a lot, I somehow got onto this TikTok algorithm and I don't know why, because I don't actively search these videos out. Cave exploring. When I see people post videos of them like crawling through a cave like where it's literally like sandwiched them like this and they're going so slow and they're kind of getting stuck. No. Have you ever heard of Nutty Putty Cave? No.
When I was friends with Ashley Kyle, she used to talk about that all the time. And there was this guy that like did that in the middle of the night and he got stuck there and they could not get him out because he was like vertical down in the shaft and it was like squeezed in around him.
Certainly not. And I know some people said that I was insensitive in the other video that we did where I was talking about the people on the sub and how I can't feel bad for them. People that get stuck in caves like that, it's kind of the same thing for me. And people can drag me in the comment section, but you literally put yourself into that situation by going and doing that. And moving on from that, the first person that I want to talk about is none other than Miss Jaclyn Jaclyn Hill. If you guys are not familiar with the new last name, a lot of people are thinking that she was going to take like Farnham as her last name. Is that his last name?
Yes.
Is it?
I think so.
So where's this one come from?
It means Little Hill. I remember her like putting that on Instagram or something. Tori means Little Hill.
Oh my God. So she went from Big Hill to Little Hill. Oh my God.
from a mountain to a molehill is what Jaclyn went to, girl.
Good for her. Well, the reason that Jaclyn is getting talked about right now is because she has once again thrown shade at her lipsticks over on her TikTok, which I just find so comical because there was one time where Jaclyn did not want anybody poking fun at it, did not want anybody talking about it at all. And now here she is, which it's her right. We have to say it is her right to make fun of it because it was a very shitty thing that happened in her life.
Other people talk about it.
I really just have to ask how the makeup girlies still support this person or her brand. We're really gonna sit here and try to pretend that this was just a made up thing. We're gonna pretend that the whole range of your lipsticks didn't have the exact same batch codes and the replacements for them. We're gonna pretend that we didn't see apology videos about this. You want everybody else to move on and stop talking about it, but you consistently bring it up and make jokes about it. Sales must really be down or there's a relaunch coming. Just make sure you guys save all your money and throw it at a brand owner that's going to sell you contaminated products and then laugh in your face after.
But the reason that people are like kind of off about this is they think that she is going to relaunch her lipsticks. Do you think the lipsticks are going to come back?
You know what? I don't think so because I think it was Jen Loves reported on that. I don't think that Morphe, well, it's not Morphe anymore. Whoever it is that bought whatever it is that's left, I don't think that they're going to pay Jaclyn Hill. I don't think that they're going to renew her contract.
I could see her totally wanting to do the lipsticks as kind of just like a you to everyone because I am sure I would like to believe that if Jaclyn came out with those lipsticks again, it would not be a rush job. It would definitely not be with the same facility that did the other ones.
Do you remember when that happened? I remember Spill Sesh was like the very first channel to report that there was like dogs running around the lab and stuff.
Literally dogs. Were they Jaclyn's dogs?
No, it wasn't Shih Tzus. It was like a golden retriever or something.
Well, another reason that people are kind of like annoyed with this post from Jaclyn over on TikTok, because what she put in quotation marks made it seem like people were making up lies about her lipsticks and there was no problem at all. My thing is, if there was no actual problem, these are just rumors and people trying to start drama, why would you refund every single order for those lipsticks?
Every single order. But do you know that there's still people that say that they did not get their refund?
Didn't get their refund. There's some people that say that they still use those lipsticks. And I'm like, you need to practice some self-care, bitch.
Jaclyn Hill's still using it.
No, love
according
yourself.
to her, girl.
No, well, you know, she got the good ones in the PR. She got the ones that didn't have an issue. Although there was that video clip of her like showing it off when she was launching them. There was a hair on it.
Yeah, no, I pointed out in my video that Jaclyn Hill said in 2017 that her lipsticks were at the lab and ready to go. So it's her own fault that people thought that everything was expired and stuff. I mean, like it fit together. She led people to believe that it was already manufactured in 2017 and then we waited till 2019 to get the product. So I mean,
I hope that if she brings the lipsticks back, she goes with a different component. Like the components were like very 2016, 2017. People would have loved it. But now looking at it, it's kind of it's kind of gaudy.
It's very gaudy. Looking at it in 2023.
Yeah.
I feel like everything's went to very like minimalist, like very quaint packaging and
quaint.
things.
I actually saw, because people always tag me in Jaclyn's TikToks and like, oh, look what she's doing over here. And I'm like, okay, I'll watch. One of the things that they tagged me in was this like review of a blush that Jaclyn was doing. Of course, it was Jaclyn Cosmetics, but I have to say this TikTok from her, this is the content that she needs to do for her loyal subscribers, because that's what people are into. It did not seem like she was overly pushing Jaclyn Cosmetics. She was giving a demonstration of her actual product.
Good morning, you guys. I'm about to apply my blush and I want to show you my current routine that I am obsessed with. Okay, so I just got done doing cream bronzer. I used the Charlotte Tilbury one. It's so freaking beautiful. Put that all over the face. Now I'm gonna go in with a cream blush. This is a step that I do not skip ever since I came out with my blurring plush blushes. You guys, these are unlike any other formula, honest to God, that I've ever met in the cosmetic industry. I'm going in with the shade Plush Ballet, and I'm gonna do 3 dots right there, okay? We formulated these to literally add a blurring filter effect to the skin, and it is crazy. The first time that I got like the final submission, I was like, oh, it literally looks like a filter. It looks like someone like dropped a veil over the under eye. So I used Plush Ballet all the way up to the under eye to get that like really beautiful light pink going on. Now I'm gonna go in with Plush Pink, and I'm gonna do 2 dots on the higher part of the cheek only. I brought down Plush Ballet all the way under the eye, but this I'm keeping up top. And I'm using the BK Beauty brush in 112. Love this brand of brushes. So there is one side of my face with the blush compared to this side without the blush. Like literally you can see it's like a smoothing veil. I'm gonna set my under eye with the Givenchy Prism Libre setting powder, and this is in the pink shade. I believe it's called Rose. After that, I'm gonna go in and set my entire face. I'm using a synthetic brush. This is the 59 by Sephora. I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Cosmetics Powder Move Loose Face Powder. Incredible powder, by the way, in the shade Sheer Light. And I'll show you what the complexion looks like when I'm done. Okay, here's the finished look with no filter at all. No beauty mode, just complexion for what it really is in real life. The complexion is complexioning. And this is beauty mode on. Products just speak for themselves. Like, come on.
People more receptive to that than her sitting down trying to say it's a Sephora haul with $2,000 worth of makeup and 95% of the video is going to be Jaclyn Cosmetics.
With that mirror.
People don't like that. I think that people are starting to get over that.
Yeah, no, they're totally over it. They were over it 3 years ago. I feel like if she came out and spoke on Morphe, people would have more respect for her. But like Jaclyn just doesn't care anymore, in my opinion, about anything.
She is not going to speak out on Morphe. Like,
no.
Definitely not. Another reason that she was getting talked about is she was sick during the weekend of Michaela's wedding. Not sure if that's why she didn't go to the wedding. I know a lot of people were shocked that she wasn't there because Michaela loves Jaclyn.
You know what this is?
What?
You know, when a new Supreme rises, the other one gets sick. We all saw it in Coven.
Well, I mean, a few days after Michaela's wedding, Jaclyn was like, let me upload my wedding video. Of stage okay. Both of the weddings were absolutely gorgeous, though, I have to say. They both looked amazing on their wedding days. So congratulations to the happy couples. But Jaclyn was sick and she uploaded a TikTok and she just had to let everybody know these amazing fragrances that are not too popular right now.
Hi, you guys. Okay, I know I sound super different right now. I have been sick all week long. I'm currently recovering, but that wasn't gonna stop me from getting on here and talking to you guys about 2 perfumes I have been obsessed with for the past couple of months, and they're not super popular. Like most retail stores don't sell them. So if you haven't heard of them, I'm gonna put you on them right now because they are incredible. Okay, so both of these are perfume oils, all right? This one right here, I do not even know how to pronounce it. I've got the box. I believe Harim El Sultan. I'm sure I totally just butchered that, but this is it right here, okay? Like I said, perfume oil comes out in a little stick like this. You got, it's just like summer royalty. It's like juicy peach, juicy something. Like that's the number one word that comes to mind. It's just juicy, it's warm, it's vanilla-y. I was expecting it to be kind of like oody or like spicy. Not at all, but it's not too sweet because I'm not like a big sweet girl. It's gotta have like a hint. It's so freaking beautiful. And when I tell you, you smell like this all day long. You can also use it as a base, put it on your arms, and then take like another perfume if you want and spritz that on top to layer. The next is 1111 by Lake and Sky. So this was actually my wedding fragrance, and I don't know what in the pheromone they put in this product, but I'm telling you, it's like a mating call for Jordan. Like, I'm obsessed. I didn't wear it for like 5 or 6 days. So it was like a couple weeks ago. And he literally asked me, how come you haven't been wearing 1111 recently? I'm like, dear God, I think it like exceeds the level of attraction that he has to me by like a couple of points for some reason. That's how obsessed he is. So they also sell this in a spray. Do not get the spray, it is different. You have to get the rollerball right here, okay? Or they sell an actual body oil if you're like committed. Whoa, my voice can get deep now. I don't know how to describe this perfume other than it's just literal perfection. It's a little sweet. It's so sexy and it's so clean. Like this one is sweeter, juicier, like juicy peaches, juicy tangerine, very summer specific to me. 1111 is like year round, clean, fresh, warmth, elegant. I can't imagine someone actually not liking this perfume. It's just like so universal. I feel a lot like this, like I do for this perfume, the clean skin one that I freaking love. I feel the same way. Like both of these are like those types of perfumes. But like it's universal. Everyone loves them. This is so good. And now I've gotten like everybody in my life to fall in love and buy this. And now everyone smells like I did on my wedding day. I should have gatekeeped. Now Jordan's gonna be attracted to everybody.
So you have to get them from Amazon. Now, I don't think she said Amazon in the video, but of course someone commented below and she was like, they're in my Amazon storefront. These fragrances that she was holding up were viral like 2 months ago. So she's a little late to the game and maybe she let it like fizzle out and now she's trying to bring it back because she still wants to build the excitement for people. There's a lot of fakes that go on with this fragrance. I'm not gonna try to pronounce the name of it, but apparently there are so many knockoffs of this and people are literally buying like coconut oil from people.
Probably
like, not good.
People will do anything to make a dollar. And with Jaclyn Hill doing this and promoting this way, you said it's from Amazon.
Yeah,
I guarantee you she's gearing up for Prime Day. She's got those codes locked and loaded. Absolutely.
Yeah. When it comes to Jaclyn and doing her Amazon links, like girl, get your life with it. But could you have some like items that just aren't the trending most popular thing because you know it's gonna sell? Can you just give the audience some like actual products that she bought without seeing it anywhere on social media and she was just like, hey, let me try this. If there's a product she loves, shout it out. Make your Amazon coin. Those pennies on a dollar.
Listen.
Literally, there must be something with the Amazon influencer program where you see things that are going to be trending and you're going to get paid more for those items because everybody over on TikTok has an Amazon store. They all have a storefront. They're all telling you what their favorite products are. And then you have Jaclyn just using the same products that everybody else uses. Jaclyn, you know what? Actually, Jaclyn should put Jaclyn Cosmetics on Amazon for people to purchase because they would use her Amazon link.
They might.
Okay. I mean, hey, right?
I mean, she's double dipped before. Why not?
Yeah. She would have a magically going to the Amazon store, the affiliate link. It would have to go through Rakuten first. Like she would be getting every single payout that could be attached to that damn thing. Yeah.
What is Ibotta?
Yeah. I always laugh when the Reddit, they go off on her because she'll like put on her Instagram story. She's like, so many of you guys were asking and these are my Baccarat champagne flutes. Here's the link. And it's a reward style or magically link. Girl, who's going out to buy some Baccarat champagne flutes?
Girl,
for
that
what?
Baccarat shit is expensive.
I love Baccarat. I had 2 brand new Baccarat like butterflies to go by my mom's urn, and when the house burned down, they went with it. They got shot off the shelf that they were on. Luckily, like the first thing that I grabbed out of the house, other than the dogs obviously, was my mom's urn. I will say though, speaking of my mom's urn real quick, this is gonna get a little dark. So I bought it off of Etsy. I dropped when I was setting it down onto the concrete outside. It has like a top piece that comes off because you can stick a candle in it.
It looks like a pyramid.
It fell off and hit the concrete and I was like, oh, that's it. I was prepared. I was gonna have to reach out to the lady and be like, hey, can I purchase like a new little piece? I don't need the full thing. It didn't break.
Yeah. No,
so shout out to her. I'm gonna put her link down below to the Etsy and let you guys know about her. I want to get one of the cat one.
She was reasonably priced too.
Yeah. And moving on from that, I want to talk about Britney Spears because this video clip has been going everywhere where Britney Spears allegedly got smacked in the face by a basketball player's security guard. And I have some things to say because one, every single video that we see of Britney when she's out, like even like paparazzi photos, they look like they're shot on a toaster.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on with that.
Easy bake
like,
oven.
I don't know what that is. Nobody can get like a clear shot of Britney. But if you don't know, Britney was in Las Vegas over the weekend, allegedly. You know, a lot of people think that she's like cloned and all of that. And she saw a basketball player that played for the Spurs that she was familiar with. And she wanted to go up and like say hi to him and like congratulate him and take a photo. And when she went up, she tapped him and the security guard that was with him like hit her arm or like went like this and swatted her and ended up hitting her in the face. Now, when the basketball player originally talked about this and they released a statement, it was that Britney Spears grabbed him from behind and he tried to make it seem like he did not know who Britney Spears was.
Well, they were trying to make her sound like she was crazy. They said she was talking in a British accent.
She was.
Oh, she was?
She was talking to that, but she always does that British accent.
He didn't have to slap her in the face. I don't care if it was an accident or not.
Well, here's my thing. How does this 19-year-old not know who Britney Spears is? Like, I don't care if you don't listen to her music, you're not a fan of it at all. Over the past few years with the whole Free Britney thing, that was literally the only thing that you could hear about. He would have to be so focused on his craft, which is basketball, to not know who the fuck she is.
I don't remember who it was, how they responded. They said that Britney Spears was like a washed up musician or whatever, and she's trying to ruin some kid's life. Like, who the do you think you are to say some shit like that on Britney Spears?
I don't know how she was trying to ruin anyone's life.
Spears.
I don't know how she was trying to ruin anybody's life. Like, it was his security guard that swatted her in the face. Yeah, the police aren't gonna like do anything about charges or anything like that. But he is refusing to apologize to Britney Spears. Like every day that he has press around him, they are asking him like, "Are you gonna apologize to Britney Spears? Have you heard from Britney Spears?" And he's like, "No, he's not." He's not gonna do it. And moving on from that, the next person that I want to talk about is Colleen Ballinger and Trisha Paytas. Because the last time that we talked, we were discussing how we think that Trisha Paytas should disavow Colleen Ballinger, get away from her, cancel the podcast. We did not understand why that podcast was even a thing.
When I say I never wanted a chapter in my life to be over faster than this, even though it was a very small, quick chapter, like, I mean it, okay? Like, I mean it. This was a lot. It's been a lot the past week. It's been a lot the past month. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. It's everything I feel like is just surface level, and everything I've talked about and discussed, and why it's like so personal to me, and why I do take it personally, and why I was quiet for a while, and then I say something, you know, like there's so many personal reasons. And I absolutely hate that I even had to make it like that's the very last thing I want to do. It's just very personal to me. We'll just put it that way. Very, very personal. And I didn't know I was so triggered. Okay, I didn't know I was so triggered in this whole situation. You know, it really is. Bottom line is, I really do feel for the people involved. I've had relationships like this when I was underage that like truly traumatized me. Again, not appropriate relationships that I've had. It repulses me to no end. And I know I was like, I'm done and done with it. And like, again, that's like protecting peace and like just like protecting like my mental stability, because it honestly, it was like a lot more triggering than I thought.
But it turns out Trisha was a lot more excited about this podcast than we like really knew. Yeah. Like, she uploaded this video where she was sitting on the set of the podcast and she was like, this is what it is. We built this. And she held up these two very creepy, I think, American Girl dolls.
They're weird,
so
girl.
Creepy.
And
it's
they're
just
so
odd.
expensive.
Dolls in general to me are just like so weird.
I got these and I just like cried, because I was just like, wow, I feel stupid. I feel stupid, and I rarely feel stupid. Okay, I really feel like I'm a pretty good read at people. Okay, this video is like all over the place, because I'm honestly like I'm just gonna show you guys, because I was like, I got this in the mail and I was just like, I kind of forgot about it, and it came in the mail and I was like, oh my gosh. So we did like invest a lot into this. Like, I really was just, know something about me when I have a friendship, or like I get really excited about it. Like, I get really excited about friendships. It's going to be Wicked. And I love Wicked, and I'm so sad about it. So this says one of a kind down there. It says just like Trish. And I was super excited because I never ever have ordered a custom American Girl doll, and I was like super excited about these. So, okay, you're gonna see this and you're gonna be like, that doesn't look like you, Trish. Let me show you. Kind of looks like me, but she has long black hair because I was going to be Alphaba, and you'll see by the costume in a second. So she has long black hair. I just had to pick clothes to put on them. I mean, it's funny when you make these, you have to pick like face shapes and like eye colors. It looks like me, maybe with dark hair. I think it's more embarrassing, like a hindsight, how much I put into this, like knowing this person is disgusted by me. But anyways, so this one was supposed to be custom made to look like, yeah. So Galinda. So this is like, I put her in the pink one, but like same eye color and face shape and stuff. They're kind of cute, but I don't know, like I feel.
Did your mom collect dolls?
No.
My mom didn't collect dolls either.
My mom collected angels.
Did she?
Yeah, like angel figurines and
My mom
shit.
collected like glass pieces.
What kind of glass?
Not to smoke anything, y'all. It was glass pieces, like vases and stuff. Crystal. Again.
The uranium glass. We found a piece of uranium glass when we were cleaning out her house too. It was cool.
And honestly, I know over on Twitter, I was hoping that Trisha would literally snatch Colleen up by her bony little back and drag her old school Trisha Paytas style. When I said that on Twitter, I think the people thought that I meant like really snatch her up and like go after her. That is not what I meant at all. I meant just like drag her in front of a refrigerator sitting on the floor and go the fuck off. Because honestly, what Colleen Ballinger did to Trisha, sending her nude pictures just to random people in general, but especially to minors,
fucking weird.
There's no getting past that. There's no moving on from that.
Last night, the text messages were shown, and it's very clearly from Colleen to a fan. Has over 500,000 views on Twitter that I'm not embarrassed by. I'm embarrassed for her. I try to take myself out of these equations when I'm feeling triggered. And if I were to look at it as it happening to someone else, I wouldn't be humiliated for the person in the photos. I'd be humiliated for the person who sent them. Although it can be humiliating for the person in the photos as well.
The fact that do you know that Colleen sent Trisha her apology video, like the link to it? What the is that gonna do, Colleen? What was Trisha gonna be like? Oh, you know what? Oh my God, this is such a good thing. You're singing into a ukulele.
I wish Trisha would have like reacted to that before Colleen posted it. Could you imagine how big that would have been?
Trisha should have done her video with a ukulele.
Oh, well,
you know she has one.
Well, yeah, she has
totally has one.
It would not like. I don't think that would have came across good. I think that Trisha did the best that she could with that video that she posted.
Oh no. It was a very mature response from Trisha. I think that it shocked a lot of people with the way that she responded, just because of how she has been in the past. And I think that it really did win over a lot of people for Trisha, because it showed that she has actually like grown. She's trying to work on herself. She's in a completely different headspace. This is just my opinion. Like, everyone watching this video right now, you can completely disagree with me. I'm just going off of what I saw on these two videos from Trisha compared to situations that were also horrible.
I remember the Sean Vanderwilt situation. That was crazy.
Yeah.
And that is what a lot of people expect from Trisha, and she didn't do that. So I was pleasantly surprised.
I was too. Another fishy ass clip from their podcast was when Colleen was literally sitting next to Trisha, somebody that she sent her pictures to underage fans and just fans in general. She literally sat there and fixed her mouth to say that she doesn't think that anybody should ever make fun of anybody's body. She thinks it's like so tacky and just awful.
Yeah. How rude to bring up someone's body. Like, no one should ever talk about anyone's body ever, I don't think. I think it's completely inappropriate and wrong, and every body size and shape is beautiful.
Meanwhile, that's all she does.
That's all she was doing behind
does.
And you know, Shane Dawson said that she was a mean girl, and like a lot of people didn't really believe it, but this just for me solidifies it. She is a mean girl.
She is. No, we were sitting outside and we were just like watching some videos about her last night on TikTok, and I was like, she is such a nasty like, people can think that I am like so mean for saying that. She can cry about it and play, you know, your little ukulele. You're a nasty Colleen, and so is your friend Cody.
Oh God, you know. Corey's.
No, I said Cody.
Corey's. Oh yeah, Cody.
I said Cody.
I mean, they're all disgusting.
I said Cody, and I just want to say right here, real quick for everyone. In 2019, I'm bringing up the holiday party because I was flat out asked, who is the worst drama channel out there? And excuse me, you asked me a question, so I'm going to give you a goddamn answer. I said Cody Rants. And now a few years later, after I got dragged and they said that I was like the most nasty or such a bully, how could you say that about someone? They're gonna cry. Look where we are. I was right. She's a nasty okay? And she deserves to be off the internet, and let me tell you why. Because the fact that she took her video down helping Adam on a very important issue is disgusting enough. She then puts it back up after a few articles come out about it so that she can earn some more money.
She's
and
a
even
clout goblin.
No, she even commented back to someone and she was like, well, you pay my bills and then I'll go away. Bitch, we know that's what it all is for you. Well, you got excited about the attention you were getting online, and now here you are. Showed your ass.
Originally, wasn't Cody saying that the funds from the video were going to pay for a new computer? Now apparently it's for like dental surgery or something. Like, it's always like the moving of the goalposts.
Wow.
Cody's always been that way though. Cody has always been trouble, and that's why I always kept that person at like a distance.
But speaking of Corey, because you brought up Corey as well, another one that needs to be him and Cody just need to go and hang out and be off social media together because he is another one. There is no redeeming himself, at least in my opinion. Let me know down in the comment section what you think.
Hey everyone, it's Corey. I just wanted to record a voice memo because I have like a lot to say. But first of all, I just want to say that like I love all of you. Like you all honestly mean so much to me.
Oh my God.
You have no idea. I know that it sounds weird because I'm a full-grown adult and some of you are younger.
Oh my God.
Blah blah blah. But like I honestly think of all of you like as my best friends. Like I don't have friends.
Oh
and
God.
I'm a loner and I'm a loser. Like my only friend is Colleen.
Oh my God.
And like it's so comforting to like go online and talk to you guys and feel like loved and cared about because I love and care about all of you. And I trust you and like I like with all my friends I vent to you and when I'm angry and I feel better and I feel comforted by you all and I hope that I can do the same for you. But like this whole thing with Krista has just escalated into something really bad.
Oh my God.
There is no redeeming himself from the things that he said to underage people.
Yeah.
As well as just predatory things. If you look up the definition of grooming or groomer, a lot of the things that they did fall underneath that category. So people can try to argue it. They can try to say they're not groomers. Girl, everyone else goes by definition.
My favorite thing to happen, and this blows my mind, is that Colleen got called out for this like alleged blackface, right?
Yes.
And then that was quickly like debunked or whatever. Her legal team responded to that, but they cannot respond to anything else that has been put out against them.
Can we talk about that real quick? Because this whole like blackface thing, apparently she had green face on because she was doing some kind of like wicked thing. Some people argue that she did it on purpose because it was a darker shade of green and she did Beyonce Single Ladies. But so many people got so defensive at the people that thought that she was doing blackface. Why do you think it was so easy for everyone to believe that she would do something that horrible? Could it be all the racist jokes against Asians?
Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Itchy meechy peachy leechy me now mango. Inky beachy low die. You know top 6 and the soy sauce. You got.
Could it be the Latino jokes that she used to do, the characters she used to do with her sister?
She's having your night all day. Check it. Oh, she's so high. Don't you know it? Hold on, we got this. Oh, Del Taco. She works at the drive-thru at Del Taco. You know how the boys go loco. You can tell that she's new when she's working the drive-thru. She'll press the buttons and make you go muttons. She puts all the beef in the rice. And then we go and catch the mice.
All of that where she told you how to sing like a big black woman.
Yeah.
Like, could it be that? So I don't think it's so far-fetched for people to be like, hey, maybe she really did do blackface. Not shocking. It's not shocking. I mean, honestly, she was friends with Shane Dawson. Let's be completely honest. He was okay with doing it. They were thick as thieves, according to him. And he said that she was one of the nastiest people. So who knows? There's probably a big old blackface party going on.
There, you never
had
know.
a whole party. I have seen a lot of people talking about that Colleen might not have had her legal team say anything about these allegations that are out there against her because she's sitting back and she's letting people continue to go and then she's going to try to sue people. And my response to that is, on top of all the evidence, like, are you going to bring that up in court? Are you going to ask them to like not allow screenshots and shit to be like in there?
That deposition process would be so messy. I just don't think that she would want to do that because they're not in deposition and they're putting out all this stuff about her. Imagine what more they have.
Could you, and I'm sure that more is going to come out. I'm sure that Adam has so much more. I'm sure that the other people involved have a lot more. I did see that they have been doing like a lot of interviews to really get the story out there. So maybe they'll put it out. I'm just saying, fingers crossed.
Girl, Swoop got in her ass.
She did.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Swoop because that video from her, that documentary that she did on it was great. Like chef's kiss to that.